Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the longtime former IBF Super Flyweight Champion of the world, introducing Jerwin Pretty Boy Ancajas. Tonight, making the first defense of his newly earned crown, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning and defending WBA Bantamweight Champion of the world, introducing Takuma
Inoue. Joined by former world champion Chris Algieri. Takuma.
And as we had mentioned, reach, and he's filled in nicely after the lane. He goes to the bigger guy. Very nice in and out movement on display here.
Punching ability on display. He was sucked down at 115 pounds, wanted to make a change, and according to their camp, he feels much more comfortable.
Notice Inoue, we've got a southpaw and Ancajas, but Inoue giving a lot of good head movement and staying in control for that center line.
Takuma standing his ground, using the jab.
Ancajas, a little bit twitchy, explosive, looking to land those big shots, throwing the jab down low.
We've seen Ancajas unload with the left hand 2 or 3 times.
2-3 punches at a time, which is good. He's not a big puncher, but he does.
Misses, and then Takuma Inoue counters with his idol, but looking to make his own legacy here tonight as we look at some of the highlights of the opening round.
A little short, landed good, didn't land super solid, but well placed, good timing.
Our WBA championship fight, our main event here, Tokyo, Japan.
Inoue showing really nice, smooth head movement and upper body rhythm off that step, whether in or out. But still coming up short with the punches.
Now, there's definitely a focus there, right? A concentration, and that's
left hook over the top as you're dipping your head nicely to get that left hook over the top.
And so for Inoue, both men trying to set that up.
The dip left hook again from Inoue. Do like that upper body rhythm and movement, be offensive against Ancajas.
And counter punching from both Inoue and Ancajas.
Yeah, both guys tentative here in round 2.
Ancajas raises his hand there.
Nice timing shot there from Inoue as Ancajas went for the jab down low. One of the better punches landed from either man, and there we see a...
Ancajas would actually sleep in the ring that he was training in during the days. Now that's changed.
Frantic when he gets close enough to Inoue, but hasn't been able to put any hands on him yet.
More. Not waiting on Ancajas, but instead starting his own offense.
Jab over the top as Ancajas came in. Changes level.
And we've been speaking about it tonight, Chris. So Takuma doesn't necessarily have here tonight a careful, measured approach, good counter punching.
He does the sport really well. He's just not a puncher like his brother. His brother does these well also. See that, very well conditioned, good footwork, good head movement. He counters at the right time, places his punches well. Oh, nice.
Big right hand there, rocked Ancajas, and another by Inoue.
Oh, there's that check hook I was talking about. That left hook over the top as Ancajas lets go with that left hand.
That definitely caught the attention of Jerwin Ancajas. Big right hand there for Inoue.
That rocked Ancajas. Didn't see the punch coming. Yeah, you see the formula for good defense. Make Ancajas reach and make him pay.
Certainly some signature moments early in this fight. And let's take a look at
the dangers of it, because your head is on line for the left hand. But that was that beautifully timed right hand on the way in that shook Ancajas up. Yep, making Ancajas overcommit.
Between rounds saying, show him something, show him something. Is there a chance that he was getting too aggressive there and lending himself to Inoue's game plan?
And then Ancajas was starting to get over that front foot, and that's why he ran into that shot. Also, that's why the shot hurt him. Win that lead foot battle. Takuma's he's winning that exchange.
Watch your head. Way. And it seems like, at least so far, Chris, Inoue may have the speed advantage.
Ancajas looks to be lumbering forward. He's not. Big swing and a miss from Ancajas.
Mentioned it moments ago. Inoue threw and then was able to get out of range.
As he's realizing the speed differential.
Both fighters trading body shots. A right hand gets through for Ancajas.
Good body work, too.
And here comes Jerwin Ancajas. Left hand to the body, right hand upstairs.
Look at the size difference, man. But Takuma is feeling comfortable to stay in the inside exchange. Takuma will be better served fighting at that middle distance where he's able to use that head movement, that speed, and that counter punching.
Quick check left hooks there in those exchanges, but certainly Ancajas having more success at this distance.
Nice body work. A lot of well-schooled Japanese fighters that are not forgetting the body.
At the beginning of the fight, he was trying to land the big left-handed distance. Now he's moving closer.
Actually, the reason that this fight moved to the inside here, he was feeling comfortable with his hand speed, his head movement. He stayed to the inside. I think then as he gets more comfortable and starts to break Ancajas down, then he can move to the inside and look to exchange. A little bit early.
Inoue makes adjustments here and fights at the distance he was having success at in the first 3 rounds.
He was doing that really well in round 3, but round 4 chose to stay on the inside and exchange with Ancajas. He got hit with some big punches himself.
And moved out of the way, out of range from Ancajas, and we've been seeing that a lot tonight. Ancajas coming.
And Inoue is very good at letting his hands go and then slip sliding his way out, just like this.
And if you look at the movement of Inoue, I mean, this is because we're not seeing the same Inoue that we saw just a round ago.
No reason to stand in there and trade with a guy, especially if you're getting touched up and he's bigger. Takuma has the obvious speed advantage and the big clash of heads there.
Back to working at distance. Coming forward for working the body. There's a reason he defended his championship belt 9 times. That's just
former champion, moved up in weight, coming to bring it, wants to fight. They finish up the rounds where they're exchanging. They're both smiling, going back to the corner.
And another, this time a shorter right hand to the head.
Picking off Ancajas, who's just too slow-footed, too obvious with what he's coming with offensively. And Takuma has the ability to putting pressure, coming forward, and get flat-footed, which is Ancajas' best chance.
Boxing and moving. But at other points, we also did see Jerwin Ancajas continue his attack, and one thing, he has been consistent.
Yeah, I think the pressure has been getting to Takuma at times. The countering from the outside.
Round 6 here underway, the WBA championship. Recommend Jerwin Ancajas trying to close the distance like he did right there.
He's got to cut off the ring. He's got to slowly eke his way there from Takuma. And that's the thing, the fundamentals of Takuma.
2 lightning fast right hands to the head of Ancajas by Inoue.
Adjustment now, throwing that straight left hand to the body, and that's a smart move. What else is important here? When at this range, Inoue, you can see Ancajas is starting to use his will, his body weight, his size. Nice again there. Good body shot from Ancajas because he's getting picked apart on the outside.
Ancajas' best bet might be trying to make it an ugly fight, trying to figure out.
Yeah, like I said, I think he needs to inch his way forward, get behind that lead, southpaw jab, and honestly, he might have to take a few shots to get on the inside. But once
Takuma Inoue, his first defense, a belt that was formerly held by his older brother Naoya Inoue. Takuma's goal, he said, is to become a...
That's one thing about Takuma that he's shown in past fights is controlling late. Good body work there. Yeah, he's doing well closing the distance here. He's not just chasing Inoue. Inoue a little less slippery than he was a few rounds ago. You can just see the feet, though. Such a difference. Ancajas lumbers forward.
We mentioned the battle for outside foot positioning. We know Ancajas, one thing he wants
your opponent between your feet so you can generate the most power. That's within your punching range. Ancajas stepping to that outside. You want to be at least head up with that front foot, if not all the way on the outside.
Both men trading hooks, working the body. Very competitive back and forth round 7. And Chris, this is what we're talking about.
Absolutely. I mean, it's more competitive, it's more compelling.
And so there has to be a reason that Ancajas, he feels like he's getting the better of it on the inside.
It could be fatigue. It saps a lot of your discipline, so mentally it can be... He's not a one-punch guy, and he knows that. There's a nice uppercut on the inside from Ancajas. Big right hook. That was one of the better punches I remember from the round from Ancajas. Ancajas is landing some big, heavy shots on the inside. Yeah, he's not taking the shots full on. He has the ability to roll with them, get a little shoulder up, get a glove up. You can see the beginning of every round, he starts out moving.
Walk him down.
That's exactly what he's trying to do. Get him tired, make him stand in front of you, and then damage him as much as you can down the stretch.
Quick combination there from Inoue. It could be partially fatigue. It could be partially feeling like he can absorb these punches, or a combination of both.
Yeah, I'm thinking more and more that it's fatigue, and Takuma doesn't seem like he's being affected by them just yet, but listen, in terms of scoring...
Definitely had an effect on Ancajas, maybe slowed him down a hair.
Salvos that he's had. See how Takuma rolls with that shot? He doesn't take the punches, especially to the head.
Because you turn your head, but you're actually making it less effective.
Right, yeah, that's what I mean.
So even though they aren't scoring blows, they're still having an effect.
Absolutely. One of the better rounds for Ancajas in terms of landing leather. Sounded like he said, cut some angles, use your head movement up and down, don't stand in front of him.
Monster. You see Inoue there.
Oh, good combination there from the outside. 2-1-2 over the top.
Round 9. Takuma Inoue has had success boxing and moving, but seemingly ends like this. And a big right hand to the body. Drops Ancajas.
That's it.
And that's the end of the fight. Takuma Inoue knocks out Jerwin Ancajas. That right hand to the body. Another one.
That one, yep. Those shots that hit you in between. Yeah, it was right on the liver. It was a right uppercut right on the liver.
My opponent was so skilled, so strong, which gave me so much confidence tonight, and I hope that I can show everybody a new side of me moving forward.
He is the winner by way of knockout, and still the WBA bantamweight champion of the world, Takuma Inoue.
Subscribe, like, share. The best boxing reels.